Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to today's Monday night Dennis Bayway Academy weekly call. And just want to tell you guys that this has been a crazy week. In fact, the last 2 weeks has been really crazy. And tonight I'm going to be giving you so much value out of the normal calls. You better pay attention and don't switch off your channel. Don't go away. Listen carefully to what I'm going to share with you today because this could really change your financial future in the next 3 to 6 months. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. I'm Dennis Bay. I'm a passionate educator, entrepreneur, and investor, and I became an entrepreneur at 21. Since then, I've built my global business with a network of over 1 million customers and accumulated over $1 billion in annual sales. And since 35, I've achieved financial freedom and time freedom. And now I just travel the world sharing my knowledge to my students across the globe. And I started Dennis Bayway Academy with one mission: to educate, empower, and enrich your life and people's lives globally. All right, so let's get into the exciting part of tonight's call. So what happened last week, March the 9th, 2020? Oil crashed to the lowest price since 1991 Gulf War, and today it is still falling. And all the oil affected industries, jobs, companies are just having a nightmare time. The S&P 500 futures falls further last week to the 2,800 zone. In fact, today it has fallen even further. Market ceased trading due to limit down rates, meaning to forestall crazy selling and panic selling in the stock markets. And today it happened again. So Italy tests the lockdown due to the virus. So Italy is going crazy because of the virus. Italians are fleeing out of Milan because these cities are getting locked down. So what's happening, 1 week later today, 16th of March, 2020, I'm telling you, this is really bad, okay? It's getting worse and worse. Spain reported 2,000 new COVID-19 cases and more than 100 deaths in a day. Coronavirus has caused Ferrari and Lamborghini to shut down production because of this crisis. SAS, Scandinavian Airlines, one of the major airlines in the world, has decided to lay off 90% of their workforce, affecting 10,000 jobs. This is Las Vegas. MGM casinos and all the hotels are set to temporarily close for the next 1 to 2 months, probably. Okay, it's indefinite. And even in my country, Singapore, okay, they have started to have border control measures. So anyone who's traveling out to all these places, China, ASEAN countries, Japan, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and come back, right, you have to be quarantined for 14 days. Manila, Philippines, right, just this weekend has turned into a ghost town because the president has decided to lock down the Manila city and institute curfews because of the virus. And in the US, the CDC, right, has recommended canceling all events with 50 or more people for the next 8 weeks throughout the whole USA. This is really crazy. Retailers like Apple, Lululemon, all these big retail stores like Abercrombie and Fitch, all are shutting down their US stores in response to the coronavirus outbreak. And these closures are indefinite again, right? At least for the next few weeks to months. And all the major sporting events, concerts, exhibitions, expos, trade shows, NBA basketball, MLB baseball, all this, all these sport events, golf tournaments, all have been stopped. And either they're not saying it's cancelled, they're saying it's postponed, but probably it's not going to happen anytime soon. And the Federal Reserve, the central bank of the USA, has cut their interest rates to effectively zero just this weekend. And it has launched a massive $700 billion QE program. What that means is they're injecting $700 billion worth of money into the market, right, to help the economy. Okay, so whether it's enough, we don't know. In fact, the markets are not, feeling it, and all the indexes and the Dow and everything is basically, at this point, I'm recording this call. If you check, it has probably dropped again. So what does all this mean for the global economy and you? Okay, well, here's the bad news. We're probably going into recession. Okay, and the question is, do you know how to profit from this once in a lifetime opportunity? How to make lots of money during the economic collapse? Okay, when everything is going down, you still can grab an opportunity to make money. Think about it. If you had invested in Apple, right, way back, okay, when it started in 2007, their share price was like $10 to $20 a share. You would be a multi-millionaire today because the Apple share price has grown over 2,000%. If you had invested in a company called Amazon when they were worth nothing, like $10, $20 a share, right? That was 10 years ago. Today, you would be a multi-millionaire. The share price has skyrocketed to over $1,700. If you had invested in Google, right, way back in 2009, wow, you would be a multi-millionaire minimum right now. If you had invested in Facebook, right, wow, again, you'll be a multi-millionaire. How about a company that we all know, Netflix, right? I'm sure you watch movies on Netflix, and maybe you are even a subscriber. I know I am, right? So if we had gotten in and owned Netflix stock 10 years ago, right, or more, what would have happened to our, say, $5,000? It would have grown to a few $1,000,000. Well, if you missed it, you missed it. Okay, there's nothing much we can do about that. But this is what happened just 2 weeks ago, February 28th, Friday. Is a horrible day for the stock markets. The S&P 500 actually fell the largest amount in the shortest period of time, the fastest drop ever in history. So it's really, really crazy, right? It dropped all the way from a high of 3,400, almost 3,400, down to less than 3,000. And in fact, today, the markets are going to open very, very soon tonight in the US, and we're looking at the S&P falling further. Probably this number is not even accurate. It's probably going to fall even lower to around 2005 and below. All right, so what does this all mean to all of us? Okay, I'll just give you an example. I talked about this in my last call. Okay, the biggest 5 what we call tech companies in the world, and together they make up a majority of the market capitalization of the stock exchange on the Nasdaq and even the S&P. So we're talking about the FANG companies: Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. So just want to give you an example, right? Facebook at the highest, right, was $217 a share. Today, because of this coronavirus crisis, it has dropped to $170 per share. Wow. Okay, so when Facebook first started, it was below $100, and it shot all the way up to $200 plus, and now it's coming down to $170 per share. Well, if you ask me, is it a good time to look at buying Facebook shares? I will not give you a definite answer, because but my opinion, okay, my personal opinion, and it's strictly my personal opinion, from my personal research and also my friends who are in this industry, and they're all making multi-millionaires, making lots of money doing this. We feel that it's still going to go down further. Okay, it's still going to go down further. So imagine, right, you can own Facebook shares at a huge discount of 30, maybe even to 50% discount off the highs. Okay, so think about it. Even though we have to be stuck at home, right, and we cannot go out, we're all quarantined, or we're all grounded at home, we cannot attend activities, hotels are closed, theme parks are closed, shopping malls are closed, we cannot go meet people because we don't want to get infected, but we still have to use Facebook, right? People still will use Facebook every day, and companies, they cannot do their retail sales, face-to-face sales, meetings anymore. They will still need to advertise on Facebook. So just think about it, right? Okay, the business of Facebook will not stop. It will still carry on, and it may even grow bigger, right, and stronger. Okay, but the point is now, because of panic, everybody's selling. So you really have to take note of this, right? Because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, and if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you need to really get in touch with me so that at least I can educate you a little bit of what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so this was Apple stock price 2 weeks ago when I did my call. Okay, and that was March the 2nd. Okay, right after the drop. So Apple went from a high of over $300 to $273, okay, per share. And then last week I did the call again. It came up a little bit to $288 because President Trump announced some stimulus package to help the US economy and also to fight the virus. But just right a few days later, okay, a week later, you see, it has started to drop again. So as of today, Apple's share price is $277.97. And we feel, personally, my personal opinion, okay, it's still going to fall. Why? Because Apple just announced that they're closing all of their stores outside of China. China stores are reopening again, okay? But everywhere else, Europe, USA, Asia, all of these stores are closed, okay? And they will be closed for at least a few weeks to a month or two, depending on how bad the virus gets. Okay, so Amazon's highest price was $2,134. Today, it's dropped to $1,785 per share. Some of you are thinking, wow, it's so expensive. How can I afford to buy Amazon shares? Well, there is a way, okay? And if you don't know how, you need to get in touch with me so that I can educate you on how you can be able to leverage this fantastic company called Amazon. Now, is Amazon business going to stop? Okay, well, yes and no, right? Because all the supply chains are being affected. So factories, people cannot go to work. That means that people cannot produce stuff. People cannot pack packages, and that's gonna affect Amazon's logistics and their supply chain. So definitely, we're looking at Amazon's price going down even further, which is good because that means that you can probably get an even deeper discount, right, on Amazon shares. But how can you own Amazon shares? Right, I mean, one share is $1,700. Okay, that means if you buy 100 shares, that's like, wow, a lot of money. Okay, most of us cannot afford it, but there are ways that you can own their shares without having to come up with so much money. And Netflix, right? So Netflix was $411, and today it has dropped to $336. Okay, now imagine this. Okay, everybody's stuck at home. What can they do? Nothing, right? Except eat, sleep, watch movies, right, and play games. So Netflix, right, is definitely going to be around for a long, long time. Okay, so it's a great opportunity right now. So pay attention, open up your eyes, okay, and watch Netflix. Okay, so Google, right, it's like $1,500 a share. Now it's dropped to $1,200 per share. Okay, and Google is like the number one biggest internet company in the world, right? Other than Amazon. So is Google going to be around, after all this crisis? Yes, of course, right? Google is not going anywhere. In fact, Google is helping the American government. They just announced last weekend they are helping the American government to create a website so that people can locate places where they can get tested for the coronavirus easily through their website. So Google is tapping on the virus to grow their business and grow their market share again. Okay, so what do you think will happen, 3 to 6 months down the road, right? When the economy recovers, what's going to happen to Google share price? Okay, so I mean, there's a lot of opportunities right now. There's so many fantastic opportunities right now, right? For those people who understand, those people who can see it, those people who know what they're doing, okay? But if you don't know anything about this, you don't know what you're doing, you have no idea how this works, well, you need to get educated, okay? Because with my academy, my mission is to educate, empower, and enrich all of you, right? That's why I'm telling you all these things now. When the rich people are not going to tell you all this, they're going to go make the millions of dollars quietly, right, and buy their jets, buy their mansions, buy their luxury cars and their yachts, go on holidays after this is over. They're not going to tell you how they made their millions of dollars. Okay, but if you have the vision to grab this opportunity right now, or at least try to understand how this works, okay, you could be making a lot of money. Okay, ridiculous money. Okay, but there's a lot of opportunities other than the FANG companies that I talked about, where you can, take advantage of this crisis timing, right, at low investment amounts, low risk, and still stand to profit greatly. Okay, so do you know what they are? If your answer is no, I have no idea, right, then all the more reason why you need to get educated right now. So here's my gift to you. Okay, I'm quite a busy man, but I love opportunities to make money, right? And I've been learning and researching all about this kind of thing for a while now, but I want to share what I've learned with all of you. So this is what you need to do. Okay, you just need to go to dennisbay.com/investors. Go to this website link, dennisbay.com/investors, and put in your name and email address. Okay, I'm not going to be selling you a course or anything like that, don't worry. Okay, this is a weekly newsletter that I send out every Monday, and I will update you what I've researched and what I found out about the markets, and what's the latest market trends, the latest opportunities, right? And if you're savvy enough, if you can understand what I'm talking about, right, you can probably find some very useful golden nuggets to help you start making some really good money. Okay, so if you like to know more about this, right, please go and fill in your name and email at this website. And of course, this video recording, I will record it and I'll be sending it out to all this my newsletter subscribers every week. Just in case you missed my call, you can still review and watch it again. Now, do you have a plan B? Most of you listening to my call, right, you are working a current business, right? It could be your job, it could be your traditional business, it could be your home-based business, online business, whatever it is. That's plan A, okay? So carry on with plan A. Don't give up on plan A, okay? Plan A is your bread and butter, right? You still need to keep it if it's still available, right? But because of this crisis, the problem is a lot of people that even I know are being asked to go home, right, and stop working, right? That means their company has told them, hey, you need to go home and just take unpaid leave. You're not going to be paid as much salary or not even any salary in some cases. So as examples are airline industry, right? The flight attendants, flights are being cancelled left, right, center. So they cannot fly and they have to go home, sit at home, and they have no more money, okay? People who are in the hotel industry, hotels are getting shut down. Nobody wants to go to hotels, right? So, for this period, it's bad, right? For the staff in hotels. Food, leisure, right? Restaurants, entertainment venues, KTV, right? All this, nobody wants to go there anymore, right? Theme parks, okay, all are closing down. So what are these people going to do? They have to go home, right? So their plan A is down the drain. Everybody now needs a plan B, okay? So if you know anybody out there, your friends, family, people that you love, they are in trouble and they need a plan B, you need to invite them to listen to my call. So let me share with you what happened to me in the last 9+ years, almost 10 years of my life. I'm very lucky because when I was in school, I read this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and the Cash Flow Quadrant. And I learned about ESBI, employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. And Robert teaches us in the book that you don't want to be on the left side for your whole life. Why? Because employees and self-employed, once you lose your job, you have no more income. Okay, that's it for you, right? But if you're on the right side, if you own a business, you own a system that generates income for you while you sleep, or you're an investor, right, like Warren Buffett, okay, you invest money, right, and the money grows money for you while you sleep, then you are safe. Okay, that means while you sleep, you still have income. Even if you have no job, you have income. Even if you don't work, you have income. Okay, so we need to get ourselves to the right side. So from a very young age, I knew this and I started my own business, okay, as a business owner. And then I started to learn how to be an investor, okay, in different platforms, okay. So Anthony Robbins, the author of Awaken the Giant Within, right, #1 motivational coach in the world, He said, if you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved the results you want and copy what they do, and you will achieve the same results. So in 2010, I met my mentor, Mr. Matt Morris, the unemployed millionaire. He wrote this book, and best-selling book. He's a multi-millionaire at 20 plus years old. Today, he's already 40 plus years old, happily financially retired. This is me and him in the US when I met him more than 10 years ago. And his Ferrari says no job. Okay, so Mr. Matt Morris introduced me to his mentor, Mr. Wayne Nugent, who launched his own company in 2005, helping people become entrepreneurs and helping many people become millionaires, including yours truly. So here's a concept to quickly share with you. This is your job and your income over time. As you grow older, your income, right, may grow higher. But once you hit retirement age and you lose your job, your income goes down to zero. If you have no savings, you have to find another job, but you probably cannot make as much money. And finally, when you grow too old to work, your income goes to zero again. Is this what you want? Okay, write down in the chat, right, or the comments, yes or no. Okay, right. Do you want this kind of future? And if you're running a traditional business, this is what your future looks like. Okay, your income is unstable. It's up, down, because market condition, competition, like now, crisis. Okay, many companies who have borrowed money from the banks and they cannot pay back in time because their credit terms are too tight, they are in big trouble. Okay, like the SAS, Scandinavian Airlines, you know, they have to lay off 10,000 staff because probably they are too highly leveraged. Okay, they have no cash flow. Right, so this can happen to you, right? So when you grow old and you want your children to take over your business, they may tell you, no, I'm not interested, and you have to sell or close your business, okay, or transfer it to someone else. Okay, so this is traditional business. Is this what you want? Write down yes or no. So this is my business. It's an exponential growth business, okay, and in fact, it's the same business model, the same income model as what I showed you earlier today. If you had invested in Amazon, Google, Facebook, you know, all these companies when they first started, your money would have grown by 10 times, 30 times, 100 times, even 1,000 times over a few years. Okay, you know, so this is the kind of business that we want. Is this what you want? Write down yes or no. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. 1 is a job, 2 is a traditional business, 3 is an exponential growth income business. Write down in the comments 1, 2, or 3. Which one do you want? So today, what if I can show you a way that you can invest less than $2 a day and you can leverage 100% online internet home-based business system that can grow into $1,000, $10,000, even $100,000 a month in passive income for you and your family? Would you be interested? Yes or yes? Right, write down in the chat box and the comments. Okay, so this is my business growth since almost 10 years ago, October 10, 2010. I invested about $300 plus to start a business with this company. Okay, and 10 years ago, I started to, you know, through the internet, through social media, through face-to-face, through my friends, through contacts, I started to introduce people to this company as customers and also as business representatives. So within 2 years, that business grew to over 3,000 customers. And I became one of the first, what they call international marketing directors in Asia. Okay, and then on August 2014, that grew to over 50,000 customers. And they gave me this ring called the $1 million ring. Okay, what does that mean? I'll explain very quickly. Okay, and then it started to grow all the way to over 1 million customers and generated a total of over $1 billion in sales for this company. So if you go to Google my name, Dennis Bay, you see this article on Business for Home magazine. It says that I have hit $1 million in commissions within 12 months back in 2014 July. So this is August 2014 when they gave me this $1 million ring, right, to signify my achievements in this company. Ask yourself, do you want to change your life forever? Yes? Write down in the comments. Well, this is my life for the past 10 years. Okay, because of this business platform, I'm able to have this kind of lifestyle, traveling all over the world with my family on crazy vacations, buy my most favorite sports cars. I've owned multiple sports cars. I've owned properties, and I continue to own properties all over the world, right? And life has just been a dream come true. So over 100 free vacations, and this business actually even pays you a monthly dream car bonus up to $1,500 every month, and a monthly dream home bonus up to $3,000 every month on top of any other income that you generate. So Tony Robbins said, if you do what you've always done, you will get what you have always gotten. That is so true. If you don't change your mindset and what you're doing, nothing is going to happen, right? If you're poor, you're going to get poorer. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because of their mindset. So what's the perfect business opportunity? How can you have a lifestyle of fun, freedom, and fulfillment? Do you want that? Very simple. Okay, I'm not going to explain everything tonight because I've done so many times and I've recorded it on a video. So if your friend invited you to watch my call today, all you have to do is go to this website, letsgoimd.com/English. Okay, and then watch the first video on top. And if you like it, it's 11 minutes. I explain everything, how this works. If you like it and you're excited and you want to get started, call your friend immediately. You don't have to meet them because we don't want to, expose ourselves to the virus, okay, or any risk of getting infected. You can just call on your mobile phone over video call, WhatsApp, Facebook, Zoom, or whatever, okay, and immediately just start your business online, 100% on the internet, okay, and you can start making money on your phone, on your laptop, so long as you have an internet connection. So this is how fantastic this business is, okay? So go to this website, letsgoimd.com/English, and watch my video, 11 minutes, and I hope you can become part of our global business network. All right, so this is Robert Kiyosaki's ESBI again. So let me explain to you what happens on the left side. If you're employed and you're self-employed, you basically have to work for active income. You work for your money. Once you stop working, you have no more money. If you move yourself to the right side, like what I'm teaching you today, you start a business with us for as low as $75. Okay, go watch my video. I explain how you can start a business for as low as $75 before local taxes, right? And you can launch your business and build a passive income, meaning money starts to work for you. Okay, so I've done that. I've gone through it. Last 10 years, I'm already mission accomplished. My business is built. I get passive income every month. Okay, and then I learned how to become an investor. So I moved toward the I quadrant. Okay, so these are people who have money working for them, and we can play golf, go holidays, and we can live a good life, and money still comes in our bank account every month. So the key is you need to move yourself to the right side ASAP. So Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Okay, so who's Warren Buffett? If you don't know, Forbes Richest Man of the Year, founder of a company called Berkshire Hathaway. And they are also listed on the stock exchange, and you can own their shares. All right, so I had to learn the hard way what is personal franchising, or what we call this network business, okay, network marketing business. Okay, so today I'm not going to explain how that works. Go and watch my video. I also started to learn the hard way about capital markets, financial markets, stocks, shares, currencies, commodities, options, this kind of thing, right? And this is where the real big money is made. Okay, and then I also learned about real estate. How do you invest in real estate? You own real estate and generate income from rental income from real estate, and also from selling your real estate. Okay, so I had to learn all these strategies and platforms myself, how I can use low investment and low risk, right, controlled risk, to generate unlimited returns and stable passive income. So the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. Okay, the more you learn, the more you will earn. Warren Buffett said that is very, very powerful. So that's why if you're poor, you got to understand, right? You can be poor in the wallet, but don't be poor in your mind. Okay, That's why you need to educate yourself first. Then you will know how to get out of being poor and move towards being rich. So that's why I started my academy, right? And let me explain to you very quickly. I'm, you know, building this up slowly, but surely. I'm going to bring you together with me in 3 stages. The first stage is education, and I'll give you a lot of this free education because I believe in helping people to understand, through education. Okay, I don't believe in selling you, $10,000 seminars. Okay, uh, you know, just to get educated, right? I want you to be educated first, then you decide whether you want to, go to the next steps. And then stage 2 is empowerment. So empowerment, I will empower you with different tools and systems and the things that I use to generate income for myself. And finally, stage 3 is enrichment, where we bring you into our global enrichment, global community. Okay, so a little bit quickly is you will learn from me about personal finance, how you can manage your own money the right way, and I'm just sharing with you my own philosophies. Okay, and entrepreneurship, how you can start a successful business, and also about investing. Okay, so I'm not an investment consultant, so just a disclaimer. All of my sharing are my personal experiences through my own personal research, and I am not a financial broker or dealer. So, I'm not giving you personal investment advice. I'm just sharing my own thoughts and experience and strategies. Okay. And empowerment, like what I said, I'm going to show you what, where, and how you can achieve financial freedom through different tools and platforms. And finally, I want to welcome you to my community where we will have our members and mentors to guide you and support you until you join us at the top. Okay, so you won't be alone in this journey. So ask yourself, do you truly want to be successful in your life? Okay, the difference between failure and success is very simple. It's just a jump, right, across a line in your brain. Okay, so you just have to decide tonight, do I really want to be successful, or do I just want to live my life like that, an average person? Okay, if you want to be successful, you need to take the leap of faith in your mind tonight and start taking action tonight. Okay, so here's what you need to do, right? A special gift from me. Okay, I have written a book, right? A special book. It's not a very long book. It's quite short, actually. It's called The 6 Secrets to Six Figures. Okay, and it's a quick read, and it's free. I want you to go to this link, dennisbay.com/6secrets. I want you to download my free book. There's also an audio version and a video version. So I want you to listen, watch, read this book and learn my 6 secret strategies of how I became, financially free. Okay, so it's free for you. All right, just go to this link and download it. And once you read it, let me know. Send me a message. Tell me how you have benefited from my book. And once again, right, if you're very interested in all this kind of financial market updates, trends, tips, and all this kind of thing, okay, and you want to have a video recording of my call, go to dennisbay.com/investors, fill in your full name and address, and you will be given this weekly newsletter every Monday. All right, and last but not least, if you're interested in launching your business and following in my footsteps and my mentor's footsteps, go to letsgoimd.com/English and watch my 11 minutes internet home-based business launch video presentation. And if you like it, you can decide whether you want to get started and call the friend who invited you, because you need to be referred directly by them. Okay, not me, by them. Okay, so if they invited you, call them and get them to teach you how to get started. So don't think so much, guys. Just do it. Take action, right? Immediately. Massive action equals massive results. Welcome you to my global community. Tonight's call, you can watch it over and over again on social media, and I'll be sending it to you via email if you're on my subscriber list. Okay, so I hope this benefited you, and I will see you next Monday. If you have any questions, just leave it on the chat or the comment section on my social media. The best is my social media, Facebook and all that. And then I'll be able to answer all your questions one by one after I finish this call. Okay. So hope to hear more comments from you. Hope you can, speak your mind. Don't be shy. I'm just being real and just sharing and hoping to help you to have more education, empowerment, and enrichment in your life. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. Dennis Bay here from Dennis Bay Way Academy. Let's educate, empower, and enrich more lives globally. Thank you very much for listening to this call. See you on next Monday. Thank you very much.